friends, welcome to my cooking show. This is the Walker Family Las Vegas channel. Tonight I'm going to make little Billy Kiko, my son. Wait, I have what is this?
A
knife
knife.
right there. Oh my goodness. All right,
kids can't use knife.
Kids can't use knife, only nanais.
Yeah,
Only
and
mommies and daddies. Yeah, are you excited? Nanay's gonna make shrimp sinigang. Because your Auntie Wang from my island, from Sagay City, she asked me if I can make shrimp sinigang for her so she can see how I make it and maybe she can copy. So, when we went to Seafood City, I got fresh shrimp. Of course, for my main ingredient is shrimp. For shrimp sinigang, it is fresh shrimp, white shrimp, head on, and it's only 0.73 pound, $6.99 per pound. I only paid $5.10 because it's just under a pound. So this is how it is under a pound. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces. 12 pieces of fresh shrimp, head on, white shrimp. So yeah. And aside from shrimp, of course, I have my veggies. My main veggies is the okra. So I have okra. I'm not gonna use this all, so I'm gonna use just half of it. Maybe 10 pieces of okra. Yeah. Eggplant. And I'm going to use all of this.
wow.
And I'm going to cut it in tiny pieces and I'll show it to you later. And of course, a bunch of Filipino string beans. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'll make it 10. There you go. And also tomato, one only. And 2 bunch of green onions. And of course, my seasoning, which is Mamacita's Sinigang sa Sampalok. In English, tamarind seasoning mix. And you can see there's a picture of a shrimp there. And there is also a recipe at the back. And of course, I have my salt to taste. I'll just sprinkle some and you can just try it. If you think it's still under seasoned, you can sprinkle more. And of course, black pepper. That's it. I'm gonna start cutting now. I'm going to wash all my veggies first. The shrimp, I already cleaned it. I washed it and I make sure that there's no long hair of shrimp. You can just cut it with a scissor. So this is clean. I'll put it aside and I'm going to wash my veggies and I'm going to cut them. While I am cutting the veggies, I'm going to put my shrimp first in the pot. I already have a pot of water there. I'm gonna have it boil for 10 minutes. I put 5 cups of water in the pot and I let it boil, and then I just put the shrimp in there, and of course I let it boil for 10 minutes while I'm cutting the veggies. I'm going to cut the okra first. First you have to remove this top part. And it looks like this. And I'm just, because it's tiny, it's a small one, I'm just gonna make it like this. So I'll put it in the bowl. And I'm going to cut the rest. This one, I'm gonna get it 2 parts. So I can say that 1 inch of okra. And this too, because it's longer. 1 inch. So the longer okra, I'll cut it in 2. While the smaller one, I just let it as is. Like this. I don't have to cut it in 2. Now for the green onions, you have to remove the top part also, the roots. And it looks like this. And of course, the bad ones, just take it off. You don't need that. All right. Now it looks clean. I already washed it also. So what I will do, I will just cut it in 3 parts. 1, 2. So this is how it is. This one is longer, so you can cut it. So just 2 inches long is good. 2 inches long. So that's it. I cut them all. And now I'm going to cut the string beans. The Filipino string beans, you don't have to use knife. You can just break it with your hands or fingers. So you have to cut it there, and then just 2 inches apart. Like that. Not too long, not too short. Also for the string beans, the top part is old. So just take that off and don't put it in your cooking. And also the bottom part. Remove that first. And then whatever's left, then you can cut it in 2 inches each. So that's what I did. It just pops, so that's it. And for my eggplant, I have to wash it first. To clean the eggplant, you have to remove the top part first. Just cut it. Alright, now it looks like that. And then you can cut this in 3 parts. Just 2 inches. Just 2 inches. This one is a little bit longer. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them in 2 like this. And then you can cut each like this. Just 1 inch. Like that shape. So after cutting this eggplant, I'm going to cut the tomatoes. For tomatoes, you can just cut the tomato square. Of course, I like to take the seeds like this. And that's it. And take off the seeds, because you don't want that seeds go on other parts of your body. That's how I believe it. Okay, it's 10 after that the shrimp is boiling in the water. You see those fats? I don't like those. Some people make use of those and they just continue with their cooking, but I don't like it. So what I do is I scoop it out. Scoop it out because I like mine clean. So I scoop this out, and afterwards I'm going to put the hard veggie first, which is the string beans. As you see, now the shrimp broth is cleaner because I took out this one and I don't like it. So I'm going to throw it in the first veggies that you are going to put in your soup, shrimp mixture. You put the string beans first. The string beans is the hardest among the veggies. So you put that one first, and then you can put your tomatoes so it can add flavor. And then after that, you can pour on your seasoning. Now I'm going to put Mamacita Sinigang sa Sampalok mix. But I'm not gonna use this all. So whatever's in the packet, I'll just pour some. And I will leave 1/4 of the powder in here. So I still have a little bit left. The reason why is I don't like my sinigang very sour. I will have a taste of it later, and if the sourness is okay, it's okay, but if not, I'll add more. After you put the powder sinigang mix, you have to mix it a little bit. Don't mix it too much. You don't want the veggies and the shrimp in there get mashed up. So that's it. Let it boil for 5 minutes, and then you can add another hard veggies, which is the okra. After 5 minutes, you put the okra. And you mix it a little bit. Be gentle in mixing so you won't smash up your veggies. So that's it. You can cover this up with a lid and let it boil for another 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, it's time for you to put your eggplant. And do not cover your pot. Do not put lid, because the eggplant, it's gonna go dark or brown if you cover it. So you just have to mix it a little bit and careful in mixing. There you go. And let it boil for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, you can put your green onions. And also, you can put your seasonings. I have a lot of leftover veggies. I have leftover okra and onions and green beans. I mean, not green beans, string beans. So what I did is I cut it and I put it in the freezer bag. I have the string beans and the onions. I cut it like this, and the small ones where I can put on my salad. So I'm going to put this in the freezer, and whenever I need it, I can just take it out and use it. You don't have to throw veggies. You can save it for future use and for cooking again. That's how you become a smart mama. After 5 minutes of putting the eggplant in there and boiling it, you can put your green onions. And then you can sprinkle your seasoning, which is salt and pepper. And then you mix it a little bit and you taste it. And if the taste is good, that's it. It's cooked and it's done. I already seasoned the soup, the shrimp sinigang, and it really tastes good, and the sourness is just enough for me. And now it's cooked. You can just turn off your stove. But first, I'll show you how good looking it is. That's it.